also kind of talk about this idea of collaboration as being a pillar of, any sort of high-functioning organization. And I think that's increasingly true for this digital era that we live in. And so I'm curious to hear a little bit more about what mechanisms you use to kind of facilitate or enable collaboration and kind of examples of how you do that at ODS.
So, that's a very good question because you don't have all the expertise that you need. You need to partner with other people. And for us in the ODS, we work in the open by default.
Right.
It's the way we work.
Right.
We work on Slack, on Jira, we do AMAs, open Ask Me Anything. We do show and tells where teams will come and present what they're working on, that they're doing to the general public, so to speak. And collaboration is really critical to the things that we do, especially because we live in a time and a space where you need other people.
Right, absolutely.
The first thing we ask ourselves is, why not work smarter and simpler and better by drawing on resources from everywhere else?
Right.
Why
reinvent the wheel?
Why reinvent the wheel when you can reuse the wheel that's been created? So we lean on that a lot. We work with other jurisdictions. We like to say we want to bust silos. Because that's how government's been designed to work for ages. You work in your own department, in your own unit, and you don't share. It's almost like you're hoarding information and all of that because you want to own the glory, so to speak. But for this, working digitally, you definitely need to work with other people and lean on the expertise of other people and generally leverage resources out there.
No, absolutely, and I totally agree with you with respect to, we use Slack as well at the Digital Academy. And also we typically, because we're such a distributed team across Canada, we use Zoom as well in order for us to be able to kind of have that nice face-to-face. But I think that's just one element or dimension of it. I think a big thing as well as what you were talking about is just getting started on sharing and working in the open. So something that we try and advocate is, if you're a team that's struggling to work in the open, start by maybe inviting another team to one of your meetings, or just start to share one piece of work that you're doing. So it could be research that you've published recently, or even your code base on GitHub, something tangible that you can share in order to start that kind of collaboration piece.
That's the thing, working the open, just throw it out there, you become vulnerable, but your product becomes a lot better because you have different perspectives
Exactly.
coming to bear on what you produce.
Absolutely.